Every day we communicate, we talk, we write, we react. But communication isn't just about words, it's about emotions, it's about control. Think about this. A simple "are you okay" can be comforting or even condescending, depending on the way you say it. Speeches can inspire millions or put them to sleep, depending on the emotions behind them. This is where emotional expression becomes more than just a feeling, it becomes power. The way we express emotions changes how people see us, perceive it, or even remember us. History proves this. Historical figures like Julius Caesar and Napoleon Bonaparte didn't just share their ideas, they knew how to deliver them. They controlled their tone, their presence, and the emotions of their people. Because of that, they built empires, ideals, and legacies. Today, we'll explore how expression shapes communication, not just in conversation, but in how we spread information, develop connections, and influence decisions. By the end of this, you'll see why communication isn't just a need, but an important necessity. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are Group 4 and we will be presenting our topic, the purpose and functions of communications in context of emotional interaction.
Good day, everyone. Today I'll be explaining some of the purposes and functions of communication. Communication is not just about talking, it has powerful roles that affect how we live and connect with others. We might think communication is just about exchanging words, but it actually helps us to achieve many things depending on how and why we use it. For now, let's focus on the first two key purposes, persuasion and motivation and inspiration. First, we have persuasion. Persuasion is all about influencing other people's decisions or thoughts, but it's not just used by salespeople or politicians. Think about how we persuade every day, like convincing your parents to let you hang out with your friends, or encouraging a group to agree on a plan during a project. Persuasion isn't always obvious, but it happens whenever we try to exchange someone's mind or help them see things from our point of view. Second, we have motivation and inspiration. Motivation and inspiration are about lighting a spark in others or ourselves. Communication becomes powerful when it pushes people to move forward, like when someone gives a pep talk before an exam, or when a leader shares a personal story that reminds you to keep going. It's not just about words, it's about creating an emotional impact that helps someone believe they can achieve their dreams or that they shouldn't give up when facing difficulties. Motivational communication helps us stay focused and energized to reach success. In summary of these two purposes, communication helps us persuade, motivate, and inspire. These functions are everywhere, from classrooms to social media to everyday conversations. So as you can see, communication is much more than speaking or writing. It can change minds, inspire action, and create joy. It has the power to shape how we interact with others and how we experience life. I hope you found this helpful. Up next, Ivy will continue with more functions of communication.
Let's proceed to entertainment. Entertainment, we communicate in order to engage or amuse an audience through storytelling or creative communication. It plays a key role in emotional expression by evoking feelings such as joy, excitement, nostalgia, and even sadness in a controlled, enjoyable way. It helps people escape stress, relate to others, and bond over shared experiences. Like watching comedy shows, listening to jokes and humor, lighten moods and create bonds between people. For example, a comedian uses humor to entertain an audience while expressing emotions such as frustration, joy, or sarcasm. Through jokes, body language, and tone, they communicate emotions in a way that resonates with people. By engaging with entertainment, people can explore and express emotions in a way that feels safe and fulfilling. Let's proceed to number 4, expression. We communicate to reveal our inner thoughts and feelings and sentiments. When we hear the word expression, different ideas might come to our mind depending on the context, right? This is how we share our thoughts, emotions, and inner experiences with the world. Expression is essential for emotional well-being, self-discovery, and forming a connection with others. We have 3 primary forms of expression. The first one is the verbal expression. It can be spoken or written. For example, giving a speech at a graduation, writing a thank you letter or a heartfelt letter, and sing a song that can express deep emotions. The second expression is the non-verbal expression. This includes body language, facial expression, and gestures that convey emotions. For example, smiling to show happiness, crossed arm to show frustration, and a warm hug to express love and comfort. The last but not the least, creative expression. This includes music, art, and dancing. This serve as an outlet for emotion that words may not fully capture. It allows people to express feelings that may be hard to put into words. For example, painting a picture that represents personal struggle. Another example, dancing to express joy, sadness, or passion. Next, number 5 will be discussed by Mr. Gallego.
Information. Information is neutral. It is either a fact or a bluff, a truth or a lie, but it all depends on how we deliver them. I'm half Spanish, half Filipino. My great-great-great-grandfather was one of the first Spaniards that came here. He married a farmer and settled in the countryside. That's how far we trace our family lineage. But that was a lie. I don't know my great-great-great-grandfather or anything. My family just spawned here for all I care. But the way I said it seemed like the truth. Here's the key point. Emotional cues color the way we are seen and the way the information we give or receive or perceive. Development. Society is not built on logic alone. It is built on fear, on hopes, dreams, anger, passion. Throughout history, the greatest leaders and the biggest movements and the most influential medias have all used emotional expressions. Julius Caesar did not conquer Rome with just strategy. He won the hearts of his soldiers. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just inspire with facts, he inspired with a dream. In today's world, emotional expression is power. It influences laws, fuels movements, and shapes society as we know it.
Instructions. Communication is essential for giving clear directions or guidance to help others complete their task efficiently. Whether in school, at work, or in daily life, Instructions ensure that people understand what needs to be done and how to do it correctly. Integration. Communication plays a key role in helping individuals adjust to new environments and connect with others. When people move to a new place, join a new group, or maybe start a new job, communication allows them to build relationships and feel included and avoid isolation.
Communication serve key purpose and function in relationship. Relationship. Consider the most important purpose of communication is our desire and duty to build good relationships with other people in order to make the world a peaceful and harmonious place to live in. The purpose and function of communication in relationship is to promote trust, understanding, and connection within individuals. It allows people to express their feelings, emotion, share your thoughts, resolve conflicts, and provide support to one another. Effective communication makes relationships strong through empathy, reducing misunderstanding, and promote mutual respect. It also promotes healthier and harmonious connection. When we say harmonious connection, it is a state where the relationship or interaction characterized by agreement, peace, cooperation, and mutual respect. It is applicable in both personal and professional settings.
Communication has different purposes such as informing, persuading, entertaining, and expressing emotions. It also has key functions like giving instructions, interacting with others, motivating people, sharing information, and expressing feelings. It is an important part of daily life that helps people share ideas and connect with others. Understanding these purposes and functions improves the way we communicate in different situations. By reflecting on communication, I can become a better communicator. For example, I can use clear instructions at work to ensure tasks are done properly. When talking to friends, I focus on listening and expressing emotions to build strong relationships. Knowing these aspects of communication helps me to adjust my approach in school, work, and personal life, making my interactions more effective.
11. Interaction. As members of society, we communicate in order to connect with other people of the same or different age, sex, cultures, beliefs, interests, and other backgrounds. Effective communication is crucial for building strong social connections. Recognizing and appreciating diversity is essential for successful interaction and understanding within society. Some examples of interactions are daily greetings, asking for a coffee, buying a product, and many more.
Thank you everyone for listening. We are Group 4 and that concludes our presentation. Thank you.